Hey, and thank you for clicking play. So I've been given by a friend of mine called Jim. He, through personal contacts, was given a box, and this is the box, and he gave it to me. And you know my rule: if I'm given something, even if it's not of interest to me, but I know that I might be able to share it with the community, then whatever I don't want to keep will get given for free, because people have given me stuff, and it's only right that that kind of thing goes around. What's in this box? Well, this, and it's quite heavy, I have to say. Let me show you. But I haven't been through this properly yet. I've had a quick flick through. What's in this box? Don't knock the wine over, Chris. Is a bunch of Amiga magazines. So let's have a look at what we've got. Now, I'm only collecting Amiga format. They're the ones I'm mainly interested in. I have had a quick peek. I know there's at least one Amiga format in here. Other than that, I think what I'll end up keeping are ones that I think have articles of interest to me, or not necessarily keeping. I'll just have a look at them, have a look through, and then from there it'll be mainly the local Perth community, first and foremost, that I'll be sort of looking to see if there's anything here that people want, and then I'll just go from there. If I can't shift them locally for free, ones that I don't want to keep in my own collection, then I'll sort of broaden it. But obviously from there, then I've got postage and stuff. Let's have a look, shall we? And do you know what? Most of these don't ring any bells at all. So what do we got? We got Amiga World, and I'm gonna have to rush through these. Oh no, I'm gonna leave the box on the floor, actually. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Oh, I hate wearing these. I'm in denial. Right, so we've got Amiga World. What issue is this? This is November 1991. You got lemmings, you clearly got wings there. So maybe a few bits that may be interesting. That feels like the back cover is missing and the spine is missing. So, but that's all good. What else we got? Another Amiga World. That's Amiga World February 1988. So that's a year before I even got an Amiga. Amiga and IBM compatible at last. What? What are you talking about? What black magic is this? Amiga C64, upgrade paths. Wow, there's some interesting stuff in that. That may be worth a bit of a read. Oh, this sort of thing. You just wanted an Amiga, even though I didn't have one at that point. The dream had certainly begun. Amiga World, January 1989. What do we got? Amiga Startup Kit. Oh, so that was back cover and spine complete on that one. What you need: programming, C graphics, basic. Don't talk to me about basic on the Amiga. There we go. That's in. Oh, we've got some little pamphlets in here. That sort of stuff is gold. Okay, we've got Amiga World 1990. What is that? Special issue, video and animation. I might keep that one because I do love a bit of video and I do love a bit of animation. And I must say that's quite a nice cover. No particular reason. That one might stay with me. Okay, so we got a sort of pile that I'll flick through and then probably pass on, and we've got a pile that may potentially stay with me here. Amiga World Multimedia Master It. Here we go. Graphics, video and text animation, all sorts of stuff. So which one is that? That is February 1990. Oh, so they're not in particular order. Amiga World January 1991, graphics special, slide making tips. Slides? We weren't ruining the world with PowerPoint back in 1991, were we? Please tell me that's not true. Add 3D punch to your 2D images. Fantastic. This might be some interesting stuff there. Notice there's no Amiga format, yep. Amiga World, March 1991, 3D software. I might have a flick through that one. Whether that'll end up being one that I keep, I don't know. The keep pile, mate, there's pamphlets in all. Seriously, most of these are in original condition with pamphlets and stuff. Look. Free Amiga sampler disc. Wow, this is great. April 1991. 20 MIPS chips. Oh, 68040 processors. So this is in 1991. 040 processors. Ooh, that's quite interesting. Back in the day, that was of no interest to me at all. I really wasn't into, as far as I was concerned, RAM was king. I really wasn't looking into CPUs. Amiga World, USA, Canada, where's the date? Maybe this is another special. Oh, May 1991, they've changed their formats down there. June 1991, Amiga World, CD-TV, Amiga CD. That, in all honesty, I might have to keep that one, because the CD-TV was a bit of an oddity when it came out. And I remember the first time I saw a CD-TV, not got time to go into that story now, but that's sort of it's an important step in not just the Amiga's evolution, but in the evolution of computers and storage and that kind of thing. That maybe I'll hold on to that one. Amiga World 1991 August. What have we got? Well, that looks like networking, is it? Make the connection, high-speed modems and Amiga fax. This is still 1991. I wasn't even dreaming about getting on the line, I'll tell you that. Right, what do we got? It's Amiga World! Amiga World, September 1991. Output, PostScript, blah, 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 color separations, export graphics, Amiga to Mac and PC. Apparently that was possible, was it? And we got some printer stuff going on there as well. Amiga World, October 1991. So September, October, so these are in order to a degree. Animation and Amiga style. Not bad. DPaint, how to projects DPaint 3 and image. Morphing magic, multimedia tips. DPaint 3, interesting. Yeah, so these, just to give you an indication, some of these feel great, others, they're a little bit, what's the word, gritty. So I might look at the best way to clean a cover, a magazine cover without damaging it. Amiga World. So this is January 1993, and you can see here that's got the A1200 on the front. That's going to go in my keep pile. Performance, AGA 16 megahertz, 68020, performance, AGA graphics. Price list, so this is Australian dollars, 699 list price, so that's not bad. Yeah, the A1200 is something I never did back in the day, and I didn't really understand it. In my view, it was poorly marketed, and it wasn't even on my radar by then. So I'm now at a point of interest in an alternative reality for me. So A, in researching what it would have been like to read up on them properly before they came out, and B, to actually own one from new is a project that I'll let you guys in on at this point. It's not happening yet, but it's something I want to investigate. How would I do that in 2021, 2022? Yeah. So that's going to go on my keep pile. That's a bit of research. And the A1200, to me, is sort of the pinnacle. What do we got now? March 1993. Where do you fit in the new Amiga? So what's this about? This is about the A4000 and the A1200. I've at least got to read that as part of what I just said. So that's going to go on that pile. That may make it back into this pile. This, I mean, that's an A1200 cover, so that's just beautiful. A4000, big box Amigas weren't really a thing for me personally. And I know for a lot of you they were. Amiga World, April 1993, multimedia in action. Yep, good stuff. Oh, but that is quite a nice cover, isn't it? So that's Amiga 4000. So this is August 1993. Video toaster. That's quite nice to go with the A1200, I think. Maybe those three need to stay as a set. The AGA gods. Don't like wearing glasses on camera, I tell you that. Right, Amiga World. These were $8.95, these magazines. Amiga World, October 1993. So getting towards the end of 1993. We're getting towards the end of the Amiga, if we're honest, aren't we? Have I seen any hint of ESCOM at this point? No. Mass storage solutions. Yawn. I can go on that one. Amiga World, November 1993, my birthday month. Primetime animation, interesting. 1993. Wow, November 1993. Well, I had a PC by then. I had my used 386DX Amstrad it was, because that's all I could afford. This one's quite gritty, by the way. It's still got the shop security tag. Maybe these were stolen. Still got the shop security tag in it. Who was thieving magazines in 1993? Your Computer, so that'll be an interesting flick through, and that's November 1992. So obviously it must have some Amiga stuff in there, but it's not only about Amiga. What's that? No, so look, 33 megahertz. So do you know what? That'll be an interesting comparison if I find some more 1992 magazines. What was happening in the PC world and what was happening in the Amiga world. So what are we looking at here? That's November 1992. I've just created myself a video project there. I want to compare an Amiga magazine to a Your Computer magazine from 1992. That's what I'm going to do. Professional Amiga user. I don't think there's going to be any games review. Octamed. So this is February, March 595. Volume 3. Where's the date? I can't see a date. So Professional Amiga User Magazine. Did anybody hear of that? Did anybody have that? Is that an Australian only thing? Because it's only got price. All those others had international prices. This only seems to have an Australian dollar price. So that's quite interesting, and I'm not seeing a date on it. That's interesting. That's going to go on the very interesting pile, which I just invented. What do we got here? That's got a nice little front thing. No, it hasn't. That's half a cover. So I can't tell you what that is. Printed in Canada. So this is Amigo time. What a shame. Half the front cover's missing. This is a magazine I've never heard of. Amigo Times. Clearly not very collectible because the half the front cover is missing. But that's what that is. Oh, so what date? Do I have a date? I'm sorry, guys. If you're interested in this magazine, I cannot tell you what issue number it is or what the date was. Well, that again is interesting. So that's a magazine never seen, never heard of. What do we got? Robo Citizen News, a magazine for Amiga users, issue 2, volume 4, issue 2. Any date? No. So that, again, Robo City News, a magazine for Amiga users, issue 2. That's interesting. It looks like a sort of a fanzine, if you like. Bits about ray tracing. Ooh, that is definitely, I'm glad I invented the interesting pile. Amazing Computing, Amiga numbers summed up. This is volume 2, number 11. Well, there's no date. There's no date there. US and Canada. Harvest of Amiga word processors. Amazing Computing. Okay, we've got a few of those coming up. That gets a separate pile. Amazing Computing gets a pile of its own. And here's another one, Amazing Computing, Volume 3, Number 12, December. This one's got a date on it, December 1988. Amiga Video Journal, Volume 2, Issue 6. So that is, again, just, yeah. So it's almost like their sub-journal. This is Avid. That's sort of quite newspapery feel on the inside to some of these. Okay, oh, I've got two here. March, April, memory. Power back into, get out. Amiga User International, we're back on track. Special Education Supplement, Spring 1989, there we go. What have we got here? Something without a cover, so I've no idea. No. Anything on the Amiga User International, that's what that is. Oh, so maybe that was, where was that Amiga User? Because that did feel a bit, no, but that feels complete. That is complete, even though it's thin. So I'm not sure how those two fit together. Yeah, some of the covers are missing. Some of the covers are missing. Maybe some of these were picked up from newsagents used to do something to the covers, didn't they, instead of sending them back. So maybe some of these have been acquired through that process. This is also an Amiga user, May 1989, but no cover or a split cover. And that's consistent with that other split cover we saw. I remember newsagents used to do that. So rather than sending back the whole pile, you could throw them away, but as a newsagent, you had to basically destroy the cover, and I think you redeemed what you hadn't sold by sending back part of the cover or the cover in its entirety. What's this? Enigma. This was sold in the UK apparently. Variations on the Amiga. That's interesting. Yeah, all right, that goes on the interesting pile. Guess what, guys? We have an Amiga format. We have an Amiga format. So we've got an Amiga format. Does it fit? I'm only interested in Amiga format between end of 1989 and end of 1993, because that's the period I had an Amiga. Back in the day, I didn't buy every single issue, but it's interesting to read the ones that you maybe missed, I think. So let's see, this is August 1991. So that is smack bang in the middle of that era. This magazine, it feels a bit rippled, like it's had some water damage, but that's fine. I might even have the disc for this one. I'll have to have a look through my pile. But the cover certainly doesn't ring any bells for me. So this is one I don't believe I owned back in the day, but it will be interesting to see what was going on in Amiga format in August 1991. So I'm pleased to have that. That's definitely a keeper for my own personal collection. A magazine I definitely never bought, Zap 64. And look what we've got. A free pull-out poster. Now you and I know that they never have the pull-out poster in them by this time. You know, when was this? This was March 1988. But what are they? They're usually in the middle, aren't they? Where the staples are, in case I missed, you know. We're nearly at the middle. We're nearly at the middle. We're nearly at the middle. The poster is still in the middle. Look at that. And it's a zombie poster. Sega Zombie, are you watching? Look at that. Fantastic. Have a heart. My Valentine's Day. It wasn't a February issue. What pile is that going to go on? Oh, it's going to go on the keep pile for now. Somebody has to really express to me that that is an issue dear to their heart. And look, don't be a reseller, because I'll find you and I'll punch you in the face. If you want it for your own personal collection, that's one thing. Computer diskettes and accessories, that looks like a supplemental sales thing. PC talk, so anything about Amiga on there? Not really. That looks, these are catalogues, exhibition catalogue. Chips and Bits, and they got Father Christmas there. Volume 1, December 1993. Probably the last volume. I know, issue 8, volume 1. How does that work? I don't understand these volumes and thingies. Anything about Amiga on there? Don't know. This is very Australasia. New Zealand, Singapore, Malaysia, Australia. That's interesting. That's an interesting pile. Tandy! We've got a Tandy catalogue. 1990, 1991. I'm going to go nostalgia nerd on that. Sorry, Pete, but there will be a bit of what's the word when it's not copying somebody. It's when you do something in their style. Homage? Can I get away with a homage to nostalgia nerd by doing a flick through of this at some point? Well, I'm going to try. So that might have to go on that pile actually. The episodes. Okay, personal computer. Australia personal computer. So what day? This is September 1987. There we go. Thornley Public Library. This is from the library, not for loan. I don't know how I came across this. There we go. What else have we got? How to be a Complete God, Populous. Is that a missing cover? Because I'm not seeing a title. It's a half cover. Okay, there we go. September Entertainment, April of some year. 19, and then it doesn't say what year. April. Oh no, I don't know. The magazine of the something. I've no idea. Advanced Computer Entertainment. That's what that was, apparently. Road Blasters. I had that on +3 disc. That has to go back in my collection again. Oh, isn't it great how you can just squiz at something like that for a split second and you're right back there? Anyway, that's a half magazine. Another half magazine. So this was Amiga World. It was an Amiga World, March 1988. What else we got? It's another half cover. And that is Computer Gaming for the 90s, a Newsfield publication. Oh, that's going to be worth a flick through. What a shame that hasn't got the cover. What an absolute shame. That's like the most gaming related one, and it's a half cover. Oh, that sucks. Chase HQ, Operation Wolf. Well, we can definitely do a flick through of it, even though it's missing half the cover. What a shame. Some of those are, I think, newsagent discards. Well, we're at the bottom of the box. So if you watch this far, and I'll try and edit this down a little bit, but thank you so much for watching. Let's get rid of those. I'm pleased with this. I'm pleased. Look, I don't think I'm being selfish here. Those are the only ones I'm planning on keeping for my personal collection. And some of those, once I get bored of them, will potentially get passed on. The idea for any of these, especially you guys in Perth, if you've been watching any of this, then if there's any that are of particular personal interest to you, I'm being serious here. If you're going to grab it and then sell it on eBay, and I'm not talking about anybody in Perth, because I don't know anybody that is that way inclined, not in the Perth Amiga users group anyway. I'm not interested in that. I've been giving them for free. I'm willing to give some of these away for free, most of these away for free, to share back into the community if you want them for your personal collection. If you want them to make money off eBay, go and find them through some other means, please. All right, thanks guys, thanks for watching. Catch you later.